Hey guys, Joe Pazinski here at Advanced Innovations. Welcome back to my shop. Happy New Year to everybody. It is January 7th as I stand here, 2019, 7 days in. So far so good. I hope the remainder of the year just continues to get better for me and for the rest of you as well. I hope that you had a great holiday season, and thanks for all the interest in that little end of year video I posted with the CNC machine. So that was just for fun. I am going to show you a repair technique today. If you have an engine lathe that has a quick closer on it, and it sounds like this. Okay, well that's really annoying. If you ever want to dial that thing in and get it to sound like this. This is how we do it. Let's take a walk out to the shop, set the camera up on the end of the machine again, and adjust it out. Let's take a look. Well, if your quick closer runs like that, I know it's going to annoy the heck out of you because it's been annoying me for years. At certain shops, of course. But once you know this trick, it's relatively easy. The first thing you need to do is disconnect the quick closer attachment from the machine completely. Not the spur or the little driving mechanism that's on the end of the spindle, but just the quick close handle itself. One of the things you want to check is the fit from the yoke to the anchor point on the back of the machine. If you have any slop in there, that's going to contribute to wiggle at the end, and that should be something you can take out. I just use a shim. I put a shim over the top and bottom of the yoke, and when I put my pin back in, it keeps it relatively stationary. That's not the entire fix, but certainly helps. Oh, that didn't sound good. Hey, sorry about the blip there. Had a little action outside the shop. Just wanted to make sure everything was okay. Let's take the quick change off the back of this machine. On the back side of the closer mechanism, you are going to find mounting screws for the drive ratchet that connects to the part that's connected to the spindle. Some of these are set screwed from the side, some are threaded on. A variety of different mounts for a variety of different machines. What you want to do is find a location where you can mount an indicator, and I am going to use my plate that I have on the end of the machine. Relieve these 3 bolts right here, so that you can float this particular gear and put your indicator on the ID of that part. Take the machine out of gear so you can rotate the spindle relatively easily. And watch for that indicator to tell you exactly what's going on. And you can see this gear is considerably further out than it should be. I'm going to loosen up these bolts just a hair. Just enough so that the gear itself doesn't flop, but there's sufficient drag to keep it in place. Use a piece of wood or a soft face mallet. Tap on the outside of the gear, watch the dial indicator to come back to 0. Alright, well, that's really down there, huh? When you've sufficiently tapped this thing to the point where you're happy with the lack of motion, snug the bolts up evenly Double check it as you go, just to make sure nothing moved. All right, once you know you got a good torque on it, tighten them up. Confirm that it's still running true. And let's put it back together and see how much it jumps around. All right, here's the real test. There you go. 770 RPM, virtually non-existent. It's a good way to do it and maintain your sanity. Thanks for watching. All right, well, that's not all that bad, just a little bit of patience. Sometimes those back covers on the machines are not magnetic, and you may have to get very creative with how you mount that indicator. The ID and the OD of the particular drive spur on the end of that adapter should be concentric, so try not to bounce your indicator off the teeth on the outside. It can be done, I've done it that way, but by all means put your indicator on the inside and it should be good. A couple of points of business here for 2019. I am thinking about getting together with Teespring or Custom Ink and launching t-shirts for you guys. So if this is something that you would be interested in, leave me a comment in the line below or the comments line below and let me know if this is something I should even entertain. It's been something I've been thinking about for a while, and the shirts that I do have are dive gear specific. So I just want to make something that's available, very generic, and represents the company well. Anyway, we are also on Patreon for 2019. I didn't think that I would be going down that road, but I figured I'd venture down there and see what the popularity was. Either way it goes, you know I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for stopping by. Joe Pazinski, Advanced Innovations, Austin, Texas. I'm out.